Yo, what's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Ty the Ambassador, man. Here with another episode of OG Fitness Room, man. Got my boy from Jersey.
What's up? It's Robbie.
Sharby, how you feeling, man?
Chilling. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Make sure you guys that are watching like, comment, and subscribe to OG Fitness Room, man. We got a lot of dope stuff on the channel. Been around for a little over a month now, man. We got the Kathy Long interview. Got interviews with Jazz the Rapper, interviews with Jay Mills, underground producer M80. Got some other dope stuff coming up, man. Tonight, we are going to be recapping, man, a battle rap event, man. King of the Dot, located out there in Canada, man, did their World Domination Volume 9. This is one of their biggest events. This is where they get battle rappers literally from all over the globe. Come meet up either in Cali or Canada, man. Battle it out. It was a whole weekend event, right, Robbie?
Yep. 2 days.
2 days, man. If I'm not mistaken, I think day 2 was mostly on beat battles. I did not catch day 2. I did catch day 1. We're basically going to just highlight the major battles. There were some undercard battles. My boy Bizzo Bond was on there. Dunch, however you say his name. A couple other up-and-comer guys. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I really just want to see the – yeah, it was way too long, man, which is typical of any major battle rap event, right? But we're going to highlight just the, 3 or 4 major battles, like the headliners that everybody bought the pay-per-view for, you know what I'm saying? And the first one we got that happened went down Saturday afternoon, man, was Real Sick versus Ill Will, man. Real Sick versus Ill Will. Sick out of Jersey. Been on a pretty good streak the past.
Shout out to Edison.
Yeah, and then my boy Ill Will, who's been, to me, Ill Will's always been kind of like this, Robbie, kind of like ups and downs, ebbs and flows, like
for like 15 years.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So to be fair, Ill Will is coming off what a lot of people are saying was a win versus Tay-Rock. They rematched last weekend at a URL app-only event. You know what I'm saying? I didn't catch that, but I heard Ill Will did great. So him and Real Sick battled Saturday, man. Did you catch that battle at all, Robbie?
No, not this week.
I'll make this quick, man.
I got Sick winning, though.
I thought both did really good. Ill Will had some mic issues in round 1. Really kind of messed up the momentum of the battle. And you see him get back into his material after about 6 minutes. And the material was like, And, Sick turned up round 2. Had a whole dope scheme about how he hates when people use will and wheel, like WHEEL. Because people are always using that with his name, man. It was pretty dope. And I thought Ill Will turned up too, man. I actually had Ill Will winning this battle 2-1, but I think it's a debatable battle. They interviewed a lot of the crowd members after the battle, and a lot of people had Real Sick, but there was quite a few people that had Ill Will, man. One thing that really irritates me about battle rappers sometimes, man, is when they have like a okay performance or they feel it's like a mid performance, they immediately get an interview or go on Twitter and say that they lost. And that's exactly what Ill Will did, man. Like he makes a post and says, yeah, I got Sick winning 2-1. I'm like, bro, I had you winning. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes it hard to argue for the individual when they publicly say that they lost. You know what I'm saying?
It is tough, but they're probably just caught up in the moment. Like, was the crowd on stage where they say thinking Sick was winning?
Well, the crowd was messing with both of them. Like I said, it's a debatable battle, man. When you go back and watch it, like the crowd was messing with Real Sick, they was messing with Ill Will too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like Real Sick was like overpowering Will. I didn't feel like Ill Will was overpowering Real Sick. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty even. You know what I'm saying? They both had a lot of dope name flips. Ill Will stir was crazy. He was talking about kind of took the race angle and was talking about how, Real Sick is always bragging about how hip hop he is, but Ill Will has actually like lived it and been in the hood and kind of, he relates to hip hop on a way different level than Real Sick does, man. I think most people had Ill Will getting that third pretty clear. But like I said, at the end of the battle, man, I left the battle feeling like I was edging it to Ill Will, even though Real Sick did great. And I think it's a debatable battle, man. But shout out Sick, man, because he seems to do really well with the King of the Dot crowd. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's Canada, bro.
Yeah, people in Canada, man, they damn near cheer for everything. It seems like, right?
There's also like a million Indians in Canada.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. So that was a dope battle.
I
The
think that's
next
the
major
biggest
battle that
Sikh
was up.
community outside of India, like
Say what?
numbers wise. I think that's there. Canada has the most like Sikh people outside of India.
Okay, I didn't know that, man.
Hmm.
Learn something new every day, right?
Hmm.
Next major battle, like I said, we're only highlighting the bigger joints, right? That was on that first day, bro. Jazz versus A Ward, man. Marabi, how did you feel about this battle when it was first announced?
I mean, yeah, I was excited. I thought it
Yeah,
was going to be a go back and forth.
okay.
Hmm.
And when you actually watched it, what'd you think?
It was kind of boring. I was just in and out. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Hmm. The
Um,
whole went. It's just they're just too long. It's too boring. Like I don't.
I think it's funny, man, because me and Robbie was talking about this off camera the other day, right? On the phone. We had Jazz up here, man. Y'all check out that Jazz the Rapper interview.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't, man. Super dope individual, dope
Right
interview,
there.
man.
Yeah, she's cool.
But she said on our platform that she has not been impressed or interested or found battle rap fun. I think she used the word fun. It hasn't been fun for her in quite a while. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I was watching A Ward versus Jazz on Saturday, like it all made sense. It came together. I'm watching her first round. She had a real bad stumble in her first round. Of course, A Ward took advantage of that and picked up steam, rebuttal, just bringing the momentum and the bars and the jokes. And Jazz tried to pick it up in the second. She had some good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I had Ward up, 2-0, I think. And then you could just see it like somewhere in the middle of Jazz's second. I thought about what she said in the interview, man. You know how she just hasn't been inspired by
Yeah.
battle rap, and it's like you could almost hear it and see it. It's like literally she was just going through the motions. So there wasn't a lot of power or enthusiasm or charisma in her bars. She was just going through the routine of just spitting it out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. Ward's third is brutal. I think that might be the one of the best rounds I've heard this year. And
Yeah.
me and Robbie both have not been keeping up with battle rap like that for real. But as far as what I've heard and seen, I thought A Ward had an awesome third round, talking about how Jazz doesn't really do anything for female battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And it was hitting, man. He was basically saying that Jazz battles the dudes because it's less risk. You know what I'm saying? So if like a dude beats her, she could just say, well, I battled a man, right? And then she kind of ducks and dodges the real smoke with the up and coming girls. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was a dope twist, dope angle. You know what I'm saying? I had War with the 30, man.
Damn. All right.
I had War with the 30, man. Gentlemen's 30. You know what I'm saying? I thought Jazz was
Hmm.
good. I think you could debate the second or third, maybe one of the. I'm not mad if you gave Jazz a round, but I thought Ward beat her clear. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of funny too, bro, because online, Jazz has a lot of fans out there, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people capping, man, saying Jazz won that battle clear, man. It's like, nah, So my personal thing, I like Jazz. I think it might be time for Jazz to kind of find another something to do, man. Maybe sit out for like a year or something. You know what I'm saying? Go travel, man. Go do something. Go start a family or something. She has not been impressive in a long time, in my opinion. You know what I'm
Huh?
saying? Yeah.
What do you mean?
What's the last time you seen Jazz like Wigan?
Last year?
Against who?
When was the Nitty and the? Was that 2 years ago?
That was like 2 years ago, man.
I mean, that's not that long ago.
I mean, in battle rap years it is.
I guess.
Yeah. Jazz. See, even my man Robbie is Jazz had that effect on people, man. You
It's
know what I
not
mean?
that long, bro.
Where we try to punch for her, man. Like, nah, I'm
Hmm.
gonna call it how it is, man. Jazz has not been crazy in a while, bro. She hasn't.
What's next for A Ward?
A Ward's got chess this upcoming weekend.
All right.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, yeah. I guess I got A word, but Chess is gonna go crazy.
I mean, we always say that, and then Chess ends up puking, man. He just puked a couple weeks
That's
ago.
what I'm saying. Like he's gonna end up kind of losing somehow, but
Yeah,
he's gonna go crazy.
yeah.
You
I
have
got.
him or Rex?
Say what?
Chess or Rex? Who'd you have winning?
Oh, Rex, man.
Bro, he went fucking crazy.
Yeah, Rex was wigging on the young bull, man.
Bro, he
Shout
went
out Chess
crazy.
though, man. I think Chess is a legend. You know, I think he's done enough to be legendary. You know, UFF and all that, those early stage battles. But Chess is another guy. He hasn't been impressive in a really long time. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, man. So the main event, if I'm not mistaken, was supposed to be Dizaster versus Charron, right? And something happened backstage where it ended up the main event was Tay Rock versus Shotty, which I didn't catch, but I caught the Dizaster versus Charron. They switched the battles for some reason. I wanted to do this recap mainly because I see a lot of capping online. Let's give a little bit of background, Robbie, though. They were kind of advertising this as a grudge match.
I mean, yeah, they've been building it up for like 10 years.
Did you ever anticipate this battle ever? Like watching King of the Dot as long as you have?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this battle maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it finally went down Saturday, man. I personally liked the battle for the most part. My man Diz, man. I've been a fan of Diz. I've been a fan of Chiron for a long time too. Dizaster had some ridiculously long rounds of material, man. His first round had to be 15, 16 minutes plus, bro. Chiron, go ahead.
No, it's a thing with him recently, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like I feel like at some point it's just taken away. Like he just fucks up the momentum, gets it back, then fucks it up again. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna be real. So like I said, I'm a fan of both of these guys, right? Probably more so of Diz, if I'm being honest. I was expecting a really good classic battle. I still think it was a good battle. Sharon's first, I thought was okay. It was mostly, from what I remember, a lot of flips on things Diz had already said before previous battles and flips of other. He kind of pulled a John. He was just flipping other people's stuff, phrases, lines, and things. Dizaster goes, like I said, Dizaster's round was mad long, but I thought he had a lot of dope stuff. Crowd was messing with it. Sharon was messing with it. I was like, okay, we got a battle. You know what I'm saying? Second round, Sharon heats up. You know, I thought his first round was weak. Second round, Sharon heats up. Man, I'm like, okay, this is dope. And I think Sharon's second was maybe 8 to 10 minutes. Diz goes again. This man had, I kid y'all not, man, a 20-minute round. Second round, right? And I'm gonna be real. He had a lot of really dope stuff in there. He was breaking down Sharon's character, breaking down a lot of alleged two-faced things that Sharon has done behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It really went in on Sharon being a stan, and you know Sharon kind of stalking him for this battle for so long, and how Diz kept dubbing him because he didn't feel Sharon was good enough. I thought it was dope. I'm gonna be real, man. Robbie, around the 10, 11 minute mark, I was like, okay, Diz. You know what I'm saying? In my mind.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he'll have some good shit, and then it's just like, all right.
It's a lot, right? And so I'm gonna be real. I personally already had Diz up 2-0. Like mid second round, I was like, he's done enough. And then I'm just in my mind, I'm just hoping Diz will stop at some point in time. Like this is too much.
He just doesn't. He just doesn't stop.
He doesn't stop. Third round, right? You can tell this is to me where things kind of change and shift. The crowd was messing with the first round from both of them. Crowd was messing with the second round from both of them. Even though Diz had a crazy long second round, crowd was still messing with it. Towards the end of Diz's second, you don't hear hardly anything. There's hardly any reaction. You
That's
can
what I'm
hear
saying, bro. He just destroys any momentum,
right.
and then ends the round.
Yeah. So like you can literally hear crickets, right? So Charron starts his third. He's got some jokes. He's got some dope flips. It's still like you could just tell, like you said, the momentum is gone, sucked out of the room, right? Diz goes. Diz has some dope stuff in his third, but again, we got another 20, 25-minute round. The craziest part of this third was Organic, which I've seen Organic do this mad times over the years. He's tapping Diz on the shoulder, telling him, like, hey, bro, we got another battle. Like, he's telling Diz to wrap it up, basically. And Diz is complaining and goes into, disaster mode, no pun intended, where he's saying that he's got bars to get off, and Charron is kind of telling him, and you can see Charron kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And we're in the crowd, and there was a point where Diz ended the round, and we thought the round was over. People are clapping, and Diz starts rapping again afterwards, and the crowd literally was like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? It was like a universal sigh.
It was like
right?
a punishment.
Yeah, I gave Charron the third. I had Diz 2-1. I'm not mad if you got Charron. This is the part that irritates me though about battle rap and battle rap culture. What I see online, there are so many people giving Charron the battle based off the fact that Dizaster had a bunch of material, like really long rounds. We got to get back to, there has to be a balance, right? So I get that, but we also have to judge the material. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Diz had enough potent material. If you cut out the best 8 or 10 minutes of Dizaster's rounds,
Yeah, bro, that you can't. What if he gave you like 8 minutes of fire and then 8 minutes of just silence? How is that? You can't. Why are you picking the best stuff?
I don't
Because then
think.
you can say, "Oh, I'm gonna pick the worst stuff," and then he's gonna lose 3-0.
But here's the thing: I don't think Dizaster had a lot of dry spots as far as material wise.
No, I'm just like, yeah,
But
I'm exaggerating, but you get what my point. Like,
I do get your point,
I
man.
keep seeing people saying, goddamn, I keep seeing people say that, oh, if you let go of the silence and the fucked up parts, it's great. But then like that's still in there. Like,
That's a fact, man. Like I said, bro, I'm not mad if anybody gives Charron the battle. Like I said, I think it's a debatable battle. I thought it was a good battle. Will I be rewatching this battle? Probably not. And I'm upset with Diz. And I said this to somebody else online in a Facebook chat. No, it was a YouTube comment. I put Dizaster in the same group as New Jersey Twerk, 40 Bars, Geechee Gotti, right? Chess. And what I mean by that is this, bro. All the people I named, when they're on, they're great. When they are fully prepared, they are awesome.
yeah, like Pork is insane.
Yeah, but when they are unprepared or they're just doing some clown type stuff, because I feel like even Diz, man, even though I was messing with the material, him like arguing with the host and like talking about how he still had bars to get off and just not reading the room. Yeah,
that's
man. It's like, come on, Diz. Come on, bro. You too much of an OG to not know this by now that most people, most fans don't want to hear these SoulCon rounds, man. They don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's really tough, man. I thought Diz did enough to win the battle, but it's one of those wins. It's like, I'm not going to debate nobody, man. I'm not going to waste my energy or my brain power trying to convince you that Dizaster won this battle, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the actual main event, momentum gone, sucked dry out the room. Tay-Rock versus Shoddy Horror, man. I didn't catch this battle. So you're gonna have to explain it to the people, man. What happened, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember it, but Tay-Rock was Tay-Rock and Shoddy was slow. It was slow, awkward. Like I didn't like it.
Okay.
I honestly don't even remember it, but I remember I kind of like some of Shoddy's stuff, and when he got to like personally to Tay-Rock, but it was kind of boring. Like the whole event sucked. I feel like every event sucks now. Like I don't know.
Okay. I'm not mad at that, man. I've been saying this. I think we've talked about it multiple times behind the scenes. I think a lot of us are outgrowing battle rap, man, and we're just like afraid to
Maybe.
say that. I feel like I caught an interview with DNA on 15 Minutes of Fame this morning, and he was saying battle rap is kind of dead, and it's basically more of a nostalgic thing now.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Where we're reminiscing for like the older times and like those classic battles. Like I remember looking forward to King of the Dot Blackout and seeing who the mystery opponents was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I remember being excited, for
Bro, Smack
Cassidy.
used to drop Summer Madness battles in November.
Yeah, or like the Christmas drops, right? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Sue Surf and Conceited coming December 25th. You know what I mean?
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember buying the Cassidy and Goods pay-per-view. And even though that event was not like crazy good, I was just excited. You know what I'm saying? I was like Nitty versus T Top. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Who did K Sean battle on that card? Was it K Sean? Briz versus Young Ill was on that one. That was a dope battle. You know what I'm saying? That was the infamous John versus Jack Boy, I believe. No, that was
Oh,
no. That
yeah.
was my fault. John versus Twerk was on that card, man. John versus
Okay.
Twerk, and then Cassie and Goods, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just remember being excited for these battles, and even
I mean,
during.
even before that, like, remember Rookies versus Vets?
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
of
first
course.
one? That
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah. We
But,
just
like,
don't get that now,
you just
man.
wouldn't that just wouldn't happen now. I feel like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We just don't get that now, man. So it's like I don't know. I feel like I'll be tuning in to certain battle rap events, and what DNA said kind of resonates with me, man. It's like I'm looking for what I used to be in love with. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Yeah.
almost like a toxic relationship with a chick. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all break up and then you get back together and you're trying to get things back right, but this person has hurt you so much. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not the same at all. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel about battle rap. And I have felt like that for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? But I got a question for you before we get out of here, man. What do you think the future is of King of the Dot specifically, man? Because they took a really long hiatus there for a long time, man, like a couple years back, if you remember. And it seems like they do events sparingly. They're not like URL. URL's trying to still do events
Yeah.
every month or every other month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just an app only event. What do you think the future of King of the Dot is, man? I mean, Diz is obviously up there. All their OGs are kind of either gone or getting up there in age, man. Like, what's the future of King of the Dot?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't seen that many events from them besides like single battles. I just see their YouTube's not doing
Mm-hmm.
great, like numbers wise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how their like pay-per-views are doing, but I don't
I
know. I'm
seen,
still watching, but not as much. But like I'm not watching as much of any.
yeah, I seen Real Deal in the background of that Real Sick battle holding his belt. I was just thinking,
He's
man,
still champion.
don't nobody give a damn about that belt, Real Deal.
He's still champion.
I believe so.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, gray beard and all, man. Don't nobody give a
Head
damn
Ice
about
beat
that
him.
belt, huh?
Head Ice beat him.
I don't remember that battle, man. They just need
I'm pretty
to.
sure they battled. Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know about King of the Dot, bro. Shout out Organic. I know he's having some health issues there for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I see he was
Oh
back.
damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they did a real dope flip with the event, man. They made it a tribute to Bishop Brigante. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that was good.
Who died of cancer, man. He's a battle rap
I
legend from up there, man. So that was
Yeah,
dope,
yeah.
man.
Rest in
But
peace.
yeah, man. I don't know, man.
The Drake watch.
Yeah, some of my takeaways from this event, I'll just say real quick, was I think Real Sick is money when it comes to King of the Dot. I think if they push him, promote him, you know, he would do great over there. He's been doing great over there. I think he's in line to be, if they still have a King of the Dot ring title championship, like he's definitely like, he's just, everything works out for him in that crowd. Like they love his style over there. I think Jazz needs to sit down for a little bit. I think Ill Will could stand to use some rest and sit down for a little bit. I think if Diz refuses to edit his material, he needs to stick to battling in Pakistan and Nigeria and Hong Kong and all these different places that he likes to go to for his global stuff. He just needs to do that, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's hard being a Diz fan, man. It's hard to defend that brother, man, when he comes with them 15, 25-minute rounds, man. You know what I'm saying? And then throws a fit like a baby when people don't want to hear it, or he's trying to get more bars off and people are trying to get him to chill. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Charron, man. Charron did great. I don't want to undermine what Charron did. I thought he came prepared. You know what I'm saying? He had some dope material, some dope flips on Diz's character, Diz's, famous lines. And yeah, those are my takeaways, man. So shout out them boys in Canada, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and end this, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Tell us what y'all thought of the event, man. We out of here.
Peace.